Assalamu alaikum. So I have been away for a while and not making videos. No, that's wrong. मैं videos shoot कर रहा था, but I just wasn't editing and posting videos. So here I am, and welcome to another vlog. Actually, असल में सीन ये है कि मैं videos इसलिए नहीं post कर रहा because I haven't been getting time to edit them. And why aren't you getting time, right? That's the question you have in your head. एक तो मैं बहुत lazy हो गया हूँ, दूसरा मैंने Marvel movies देखना start की हुई हैं, और तीसरा ये कि then again lazy हो गया हूँ, और चौथा ये कि यार थोड़ा टाइम आपको निकालना पड़ता है. And studies थोड़ी बहुत tough हुई हुई हैं. Professional studies में ये है कि it demands time. And to do it right, you need to give it time. So I'm trying to do it right this time because last semester थोड़ा बहुत जी भी थोड़ा सा गिर गया था. Now I am back, so I want to talk about a few things. This is one of the vlogs where I sit and talk, so if you want to skip, you can skip. But the next vlog won't be a talking one. So I've had this point of view for over a year now. Okay, it's actually pointless to express your opinion over social media because the maximum we do is just talk. The thing is that we as individuals and collectives lack the ability to take a stand. Whatever you speak about, until unless you're not taking any action, all that you have talked about, all that just अपनी energy लगाई है, it's utterly useless. That was my point of view, but I was wrong. At least that's what I think now. Now I believe expressing is important. And expressing the right thing is important. Telling the right thing is important. Because the thing is, आजकल जो हो रहा है, whatever happens, कोई बंदा who constantly updates statuses या कोई news या कोई controversial बात करता है, तो we refer to them, we check what they have to say, ठीक है, and we believe that. हमने अखबार नहीं पढ़ना, हमने authentic sources पे नहीं जाना, we don't go for the facts. And for the people we have become, we are basically extremist people. Extremists in thought. I'm not talking just about myself. I'm talking about more or less everyone in this world. कुछ चीज़ होती है, we go to the extreme ends, या तो positive या negative. There is no in between. There is nothing known as neutral approach. There is nothing known as a neutral mindset as far as I have seen. और बहुत कम. I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but it's very rare you come across people who have a neutral mindset. But once you do, it's really nice to have a talk with them. Don't be extremists. Even Islam doesn't teach extremism. Islam अगर आपको एक जगह for instance कहता है कि इबादत करें, तो it doesn't teach you or tell you to lock yourself up and सिर्फ इबादत करें. It tells you to care about other people too, जैसे हकूक़ुल इबाद हैं, because they have their rights too. खैर, तो basically what I think is चीज़ों का out of context नहीं लेके जाना चाहिए, neutral रहना चाहिए जितना you can. So a few things happened in the past month, or there had been more or less, something controversial. But before I go ahead, I just want to say whatever I'm about to say, it's just my opinion. I do not plan on targeting someone. So the first thing I want to talk about is the 23rd March. 23rd March की जो parade होती है, उससे पहले full dress rehearsals होती हैं. Basically हुआ ये था कि road blocks हो गई थी, people got trapped in the traffic and they started tweeting and posting statuses कि it's actually useless कि आप parade कर रहे हैं, and the traffic situation and everything related to it. More or less, it was semi-chaotic. I won't say it was chaos at all, but yes, people's lives did get affected from it. Traffic police said they could have rerouted, रास्ते खोलते different जगह से या rerouting करते जिस तरह भी करना था, but they shouldn't have blocked the traffic. इसमें traffic police has to play a very major role, but what people did was they jumped to the conclusion कि 23rd March parade होनी ही नहीं चाहिए at any cost in any way. There were other people who were कि पैसे बहुत खर्च होते हैं. You might have read about it too. I personally think कि एकदम extremist नहीं होना चाहिए. Your point of view may be right. I was of the opinion कि होनी चाहिए. Then again, it's my opinion. You really don't have to agree with whatever I have to say. 23rd March क्यों होनी चाहिए is one because जो भी बंदा associate himself with Pakistan, he can really feel pride in whatever the Pakistani army possesses. पहली बात ये. दूसरी बात ये, showcase of your abilities is important. Also Surah Al-Fal में भी है कि make ready your strength with the utmost of your capabilities. Basically what Pakistan army is doing is, not just Pakistan army, right, with the police and everything else, is showcasing their power. that is to tell the people of the world that yes, we do exist, we do have the ways and means to support ourselves, and politically and diplomatically it's necessary क्योंकि आपका एक social impact होता है on other countries. It's really important that you have that impact, because if you present yourself as someone who's very weak, so people do try to get advantages out of you. To climb up the ladder, eventually you have to do certain things. As for the people complaining that nahi hone chahiye, I think they should be suggesting the traffic police that unhe traffic se itna manage karni chahiye thi, instead you should cut it off. But then again, if you think parade nahi honi chahiye, then present yourself up with facts, not with traffic jam hogi bhi isliye. Then again, some might say that these are facts, but no, it was a flaw on behalf of traffic police. That's what I think. So jumping to conclusions and blaming someone else for something else, shouldn't do that. The second thing is the Footy Mania 2018. The thing is, NUST mein jitne bhi choti event which is not by NUST admin, no one is allowed to use the name NUST with that event name. So event ka jo naam hai, that is Footy Mania 2018, because NUST itself is not looking after it. Students are looking after it. Students are the one organizing it entirely from A to Z, being organized by NCSC, which is NUST Community Service Club. Footy Mania ke matches chal rahe, and subah when I woke up I saw that an Afghani national was not allowed to enter into NUST to play football, और racism और उस तरफ discrimination वाली side पे सारे ऐसे लेके थे. And then again people were targeting NUST, which was wrong. I'll explain how. अच्छा, अब हुआ ये कि once this was going on, I was in the hostel and I talked to my friend, and he said कि a friend of mine was with him all the time, and he told me कि the guy did not have a CNIC with him. पहली बात ये. So if you don't have that, you don't have an identity. No one is allowed to enter into NUST without his CNIC या official identification. That is for people who are not NUSTians. University में strictness है, there are security checks और होने भी चाहिए. अब हुआ ये कि that guy was not allowed to enter. अब if you don't have a CNIC with yourself, तो जाहिर सी बात आपके पास कोई और national identification होनी चाहिए. पाकिस्तानी identification उसके पास नहीं थी. He was an Afghani national. What he had was an official Afghani papers जिस पे उसकी identity prove हुई भी थी. Due to some security concerns, Afghani people are not allowed to enter into NUST. जो भी event होता है उसका कोई ना कोई event head होता है that is in charge of the whole event. हर institute के कोई ना कोई rules होते हैं, and we ought to respect them. The rules have been made up for a certain reason. That person was not allowed to enter into NUST because NUST की already policy है, yes, security rules and that no Afghani person is allowed to enter without a security clearance. The team did not inform पहले, nor did the organizers inform teams के international players allowed हैं या नहीं है. Because the event was organized by students. Students can make mistakes. Did they make a mistake? Yes, they definitely did by not communicating the rules and security procedures to the players, to the teams. That was wrong on their behalf. But is it right to blame NUST for this thing? No, I don't think so. This is exactly what a few pages did. Some of the teams just decided not to participate in this competition anymore. Well, it was their decision. Jo marzi karna aap log karo. But then again, is blaming NUST justified? No, I don't think so. That was wrong on their part. Someone might say कि NUST ने ऐसी policy क्यों बनाई हुई है? According to whatever happened in the last few years, most of the terrorists that came into Pakistan were from the Afghan region. Now, I am not saying at all that all Afghanistanis are terrorists. But in order to maintain peace and stability, certain rules and regulations had to be made by different institutions. Security clearance क्या करवाई नहीं जा सकती थी, करवाई जा सकती थी, but if it was informed by the event heads before time. चीज़ों को इतना out of context लेके जाके इतना ज़्यादा नहीं करना चाहिए. That is wrong. अब इस चीज़ के आप example इस तरह ले लेंगे, if some men are not respectful, तो क्या पूरे मर्द पूरी दुनिया में जाने को कहेंगे सारे disrespectful हैं? या कोई बंदी एक feminist है, तो क्या पूरी दुनिया की लड़कियाँ feminist हैं? Well, that is wrong. And after that, the event heads changed the rules that no international players are allowed and explicitly said so. Well, they should have done this before. It was wrong on their behalf, but it was wrong on the page's behalf too that they started blaming NUST. Now, आप लोग मुझे कुछ लोग कहोगे यार, I'm defending NUST. Yes, I'm definitely defending NUST, but I'm also telling you the truth, and that is what I believe. I don't even know the people who are organizing this thing. I'm not associated with NCSC, the Community Service Club. Still, गलती हुई event heads के behalf पे. I did not plan on making this video so long, but मुझे लग रहा है काफी लंबी video हो गई भी है ये. To conclude it all, इतना extremist ना हो. That's my advice. Neutral रहना चाहिए थोड़ा बहुत. more importantly, don't take things out of context. जो हैं, try to present them that way. अगर कोई चीज़ present कर रहे हैं which you think might be controversial, उसके facts ज़रूर mention करें. The pages, for instance, जिन्हें mention किया हुआ था, they did not mention it anywhere कि he had national identity card with him or not, या उसके पास कोई identification थी या नहीं थी. And most importantly, live and let others live. Peace out.